Why is this cameras? What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. As you already know, my camera's having problems. A re-cracked screen is terrible. How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Today, I don't know how to say this dude's name. I'm trying to speak low because I know that my voice carries, at least I project it. And I don't know, people might be home and shit. I might be disturbing people. So I'm going to try to stay low. We are going to go for a walk. At least that's the plan. So that's why we're just going to start outside today. We are going to go for a walk. Probably after a couple of minutes. It depends. Shout out to Arthur D. Glass throwing that Cash App up in the chat. So I want to talk about the situation that happened the other day in, basically it happened at Union Square. We're going to have a discussion about that. I want to be clear about something. Most of my discussion is going to be revolving around the laws that are in place and why the actual situation is actually bad for Homeboy. And this isn't something that you could poo-poo under the rug. I, for one, am 100% sure that there's going to be a shitload of fines that's going to be levied out to people. Not just him specifically, but also whoever he was working in conjunction with. I'm not going to be surprised if this is going to be a ton of violations and fines that they're going to get. And there might be some criminal charges also posed against them outside of what already he already has to deal with. Because what the fuck, man? Oh, we got to kill those bugs. Those bugs are killing the trees. I'm about to show you a bug right now. If you see these bugs, you got to kill them. They're killing the trees. Ah, fuck, he got away. No, he didn't. This bug, it got like, this bug's right here. They're killing the trees. You see that bug? They're killing the trees. If you see these bugs, you got to get rid of them. They're killing the trees. What they're doing is they eat the sap out of the trees. And when they eat the sap out of the trees, they're killing the trees. It's this bug right here. Yeah, y'all got to go, fam. They're killing the trees. You find one of those bugs, kill it. They're killing the trees, fam. We're gonna do roll call at the 5-minute mark. Get your comments in. Gotta kill them things. They're killing the trees, fam. Good thing I was outside today. Those things gotta go the way of the dinosaur, fam. Basically, like it's like they drink the sap out of the tree or something. So basically, you know, they just take all the life force out of the tree. I don't know how to explain it to you. But if you see those bugs, please get them up out of here. They gotta go. Let's get back to what we're talking about. So we're going to basically discuss why they're being charged, why he should be charged, and exactly how you're supposed to go about this. So first I'm going to explain what they were supposed to do, which they did not do. Well, actually, we're going to do that after roll call, so get your comments in. We are going to go for a walk. Also, later today, pardon me, after this live, we're going to be in Kaiser Park. They have some training. They have basketball activities and things like that. Great community service events. That's at Kaiser Park in Coney Island every Saturday, I believe, at 12 noon to about 1 to 2 o'clock. Please, if you got your kids and you don't have nothing for your kids to do, and you're like, yo, we need something to do over here. You could bring your kids out there. They can learn some basketball skills. They got actual coaches that have sent NBA players or sent players to the NBA out there. So go check them out. It's Kaiser Park, 12 noon. The Coney, I believe, is the sponsorship behind it. Check it out. We have to try to reach out to these kids as much as possible. Some parents don't have the ability because they're just deluged with all of the, you know, living, being alive situation and providing and everything else, and they need help and they need assistance. So whenever we have any type of community events like this is always a big plus. It's always something that's good for the community, because while some people might be able to be there where they could give tutelage to their child 24/7, others can't. Or at least, you know, to a reasonable degree. And the streets are swallowing a lot of kids up. So events like this help kids be able to find positive role models. Events like this help kids find other kids that want to do, you know, not be a part of the BS that happens out here in the street, and actually at a young age of thinking about living a productive life. These projects are very important. So I would love to clap it up for everybody involved in that project. We're going to be out there today. We're going to speak to some of the people. Shout out to Coney Island. Shout out to all of the community workers out here, because these guys are, doing a lot of things. I speak to quite a few of them, and I find out what's going on. They're doing a lot of things out here. So shout out to that. Let's do roll call and get to the show. You know what? Kai should have called one of them. How about that? And then this wouldn't be happening. I'm gonna explain in a minute. Let's do roll call and get to the show. Like I said, shout out to Artist D Glass. He said blessings, BB and Jack. Shout out to Smoke King. He says you. He says good morning, BB and family. Frost. You are doing a great job at what you do. I appreciate you, my brother. That's a whole fact. Salute. Shout out to AP. He says this is cause a lot of damage to New York City. Shaking my head. Salute, Jack. I'm not sure what AP is talking about. Is he talking about the Kai situation, or is he talking about the bugs? I wish I want to know which one he's talking about. Smoke King dropping some emojis. Shout out to that. Bag season and our morning coffee. Shout out to Tunes. He says that shit was absolutely crazy yesterday. It was bananas. And what you have to understand is whenever you ask whenever you ask a group of people, specifically a group of people who are generally known to be unorganized, to show up to a place. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But generally speaking, whenever you ask a group of people who are known to be unorganized to show up to a place, you have to have mechanisms in place to allow for there to be a prevention of damage, property damage, make sure that you don't have individuals going down there to commit crimes specifically, things as such. So there's things that they should have done that they didn't do, and we're going to talk about that. What up, Dan Mechanic? Salute. He says, morning, Frost. Have a great day. You too, my brother. What up, Nick the Slick? He says, salute BB and Frost. Salute, my brother. Salute. Hope everything is going well. Shout out to Ty Dye. He says, Frosty, what's good? BB and fam, just chilling. All of the things. AP says, yeah, the car situation, bro. Shaking my head. First of all, them bugs has caused a lot of damage to New York City also, just so we could be clear. Them bugs has caused enough damage to New York City that they should be having them guys running around spraying everything up to get rid of them. That's one. Two, as far as the car situation, I don't even know how to say the guy. Cenat, am I saying his name right? As far as that situation, there's two things that you have to understand whenever you're doing any kind of promotion in New York City. Whenever you're telling any kind of gathering of like more than like 10 people or 20 people or 100 people or some shit like that, you have to alert the authorities. Now, I want to back up off of all of that for a moment, and I want to say something. Do you understand that the people that he was actually supposed to contact are the hip hop police? You got it. He was supposed to actually contact the hip hop police because they're at an event. They're throwing an event. What up, No Limit? We got 50 people in here. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications, please. Dude, I'm telling you how they supposed to have did it to go get the permit the easy way. They could have went through, if they would have tried to go through New York City and be like, yo, we want to do an event, bang, right? They're going to have to do so many permits and everything else. That's generally the way that they could have done it. But I personally think they should have contacted the hip hop police. I'm going to explain two things. First of all, you want to know what the number one problem was down there? Yes, they were supposed to go get a permit. I understand that fully. I'll explain the permit. When they go get the permit, what actually happens is the police know to be there, and they know that a thing is going to happen, and they're going to have the right people there with all the barricades and everything else, and they're going to be set up, and they're going to be cornering people off and telling people they could go this way and telling people they're going to go that way, or whatever the case is. But you know what else might happen when you go ask for a permit that way? Anybody can figure out what else might happen? Anybody can figure out what else might happen? Because I'm talking about going around the system. Anybody else know what else might happen? I'm giving you a second. Specifically, the person who said the comment, which is correct, don't get this wrong, Tunes, you are correct. But do you know what else might happen when they go try to get this permit? Because I'm assuming that you don't think that they knew that they needed to get a permit. They could just get denied. If they go for the permit and get denied and then still do it, they're breaking more crimes. Did you see how it looked yesterday? What would make you think that they would give them a permit? What would make you think that they have the police force to be able to handle a situation like that? New York City does not. You want to know the funniest thing about all of this? The situation happened not even where they were actually going to do the thing at. You know, the situation was supposed to happen in Times Square. The situation, the giveaway, I think, somebody check this out, was actually supposed to be in Times Square. Well, all of this happened was in Union Square. If you know, you know. Union Square is like on what? 5th Street or something. Times Square is 42nd. We're about to talk about all that foolishness in 2 seconds. Tada says, dude, have to pay heavy fines. He's gonna be getting fined out of his butt. Toon says, so you think they thought they would have gotten denied and said F it? I think that it's on 14th. No. They was in Union Square, not Union Circle. They was at Union Square, not Union Circle. Union Circle was 14th. Union Square is further downtown. Union Square is next to West 4th. Fam. It's like up the block. It's like on 5th or 6th Street or some shit. Yo, but hold on. I'm not even into it yet. Somebody said, do I think they was going to get denied? Did you see how that crowd was? What makes you think that they would have okayed that? And this is not some kind of function where it's like a political function. That wasn't a political function. If that was like some kind of political thing where they went to the police and said, we're going to be doing a march, that's totally different. He said he was doing a giveaway, fam. Did you see the turnout? You think the police would have okayed that? You think he would have been able to get a permit for that? I'm asking, who thinks he would have been able to get a permit for that shit that happened yesterday? Who thinks? Put it in the chat. I'm curious. Put it in the chat. Because somebody said he could go get a permit. Then I'm going to explain to you why I said the hip-hop police. Who thinks he would have been able to go get a permit? What up, Jules? Who? I just want to make it clear why I'm not talking about a permit. They're gonna tell him that he should have went and got a permit, but they would have never said okay to that. Also, if they would have gave him a permit for Times Square, which they would have probably been able to keep controlled, they definitely wouldn't have been having him ride around all around the fucking area collecting people to then go bring them back to Times Square. That's bananas. Anyway, so the reason why I said call the hip-hop police is this. What the hell, fam? We're going to talk about the antics of the individuals there in a minute. But check this out. The reason why I said call the hip-hop police is this. I don't think they would have got a permit. And I think that when you call the hip-hop police, you might be able to circumvent all of that. I think if you call them and be like, yo, we're going to be doing a thing in Times Square, boom, 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 I think you're going to circumvent all of that. They're going to want to know your movements. They're going to tell you what you can do and what you can't do. I think when you go try to get the permit, I think they're just going to tell you they're going to dub you. I don't think they're going to let you have to do it. Like, they might have just did it if he only was in Times Square. You understand what I'm saying? This dude was somewhere where they can't control the environment. If he was just in Times Square, they could control that environment. This dude was all the way down somewhere where they cannot control the environment. You understand what I'm saying? They can't control the environment. Also, just so we could be clear, if he was probably doing it and they would have been able to get into... See, this is the problem. This is the issue, and this is the problem that he has. Too many people came out. That's why I don't think he would have been able to get a permit. I just don't think they would have gave him one. And if they would have gave him a permit, they would have been escorting him all day. And that's probably not something he wanted. You don't think those people knew they needed a permit? Dude, Toon said they had to call cops from different boroughs. They didn't have enough people, fam. That's what I'm trying to explain. What makes you think they would have gave them a permit to drive around the city talking about we doing a giveaway? All right, so let's stop talking about that for a second. Did you see how them dudes was jumping on top of all of the cars and everything else? That's crazy. Now do you see what I say when I be saying we got to do something? These kids, they just don't get it. A lot of y'all kids behave themselves when you looking at them. And the second y'all turn their back, they on to some other shit. To a degree, okay, whatever. We all tested out when whatever our parents or when the authority figures wasn't around. So I get it. But do you see what they was doing? They was just destroying people's property, fam. That's just driving through the street. That was bananas, fam. They would have never said okay to that. He would have never got a permit for that, man. I just don't think so. I just don't think he would have ever got a permit for that. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I apologize. I just don't see it. I'm surprised they weren't talking about looting, fam. Do you see how they stealing from all the stores? Do you see how they stealing from all the stores over there in Hollywood and Los Angeles and all that shit? I'm surprised they wasn't also people talking about looting. You gotta understand the problems that they think are gonna happen when you try to say that you're giving away all of this shit that you're giving away live and in person. Also, they gotta think about the people that's gonna be getting robbed on their way home, fam. And they got to worry about, Toon says they did loot a little from the Spiders merchants in. And they got to worry about people getting robbed on their way home, fam. They stole food trucks, etc. Fam. They would not have given, how could you give this? You can't give this a permit, fam. And now the city has to give money out. That's why Cenat will be punished to the fullest. Dude, not just him, but whoever the individuals were that was behind planning this, I'm pretty sure whoever the individuals were that were giving the free stuff away, or if he was working in conjunction with a brand, I'm pretty sure they on the hook. Every single person that had anything to do with any of this nonsense is on the hook, fam. I promise you. I promise you. The city is pissed. I promise you. Because they're about to get sued out of the wazoo. City's about to get sued also, fam. You had citizens driving around with people jumping on top of cars. They was actually fighting police officers off at one point by throwing stuff at them, and they had to go retreat. Remember, police officers can't just pull their guns out and shoot into a crowd, fam. Once they get outnumbered and out overpowered at certain situations, it is what it is. This ain't freaking those movies everybody love watching. This ain't John Wick. Like, like the assassin underworld, fam. Of course, and on top of that, it was kids, fam. Oh man, you talking about the City College disaster situation? I know people that was there when it happened. Before that shit was, before they was on the news talking about it, dudes came back to the block and was sitting around telling us what happened. People got trampled. For everybody that don't know what happened with the City College situation, they was doing the show. Biggie, Bad Boy was doing the show at City College, right? So what happened was they sold out more tickets than they had space for available. For everybody that don't know, Diddy is one of the main people that use the street teams. For everybody that don't know, in the 90s when you used to walk around, especially when you go to certain hoods and neighborhoods, they got fucking flyers at all the rappers or whatever. He was one of the first people that was doing that. So what they had was, they had people outside that was selling tickets or whatever they was, but they was selling more tickets than they had space for because they was greedy. So what happened was when the people showed up to City College, it was already at capacity, but you still have like hundreds of people outside, fam. Like it was packed, you feel me? And then niggas start trying to push through the door, and then when they start trying to push through the door, all hell broke loose. A couple of people passed away, I believe. It was terrible. They was suing Diddy for years and years and years on that. And his basic complaint is that, you know, he had no control. The people that was selling, I think his argument was is that the people that was selling the extra tickets, he had no control over that. It was just some randoms that got a hold of something and then printed some things up and shit like that. He was robbed too. I think that's what his fucking defense is. Said Kai uploaded a video from his truck too. That shit is bananas, man. It's bananas. That was I was young too. I was young. Kai, at least bit of luck is nobody died. Yeah, nobody died. That's more than a bit of luck. That's a bit of luck for all the people out there that they weren't one of the people that could have possibly happened to. Just so we can be clear. But this is what happens when sometimes you don't understand the impact that you have. He probably didn't understand the impact or how popular he was. And sometimes we don't know how popular we are. We have no idea. People think you know how popular you are, but you really just don't. So there's a good chance that he just had no idea that all those people would have shown up. You understand? He had no idea. And that's probably why they thought that they could have did what they did. Yeah, he had no idea that he was. A lot of times people don't know how popular they are, fam. I promise you. You understand? People think like when you made it that you really sit around with dick riders all day. That's not necessarily the case. Sometimes you're just sitting around with the people who you've always been cool with. That's always been a part of your team. Y'all been together 4 or 5 years, 3, 4 years, 2, 3 years, whatever the case is. So it's just regular every day, and your popularity is going up, but the people that you're coming in contact with is the same people you always come in contact with, whether it's nobody or whether it's 7 or 8 people. So they're not treating you any different. You're still responding, reacting, doing the same things, you know, building on whatever you're building on. You have no idea. I think that that's also like one of the hardest parts of when you start realizing that, you know, people know who you are. I don't know how to say that. Tune says, love to hear legal ramifications you think he would deal with because them cops was pissed. First of all, he's going to be paying a shitload of fines. That's one. Two, I wouldn't be surprised if the individual people who are injured also don't sue. You understand? Like, so y'all said stuff was happening to them food trucks. If I own a food truck, I'm suing them. The people that had their cars jumped up on top of, I'm suing them. If you was there and something bad happened to you, I'm suing them. Period. Period. If I was there, something bad happened, I'm suing them. The cops was not at fault here, man. The cops was at zero fault. The cops was busy doing their cop business, and then some dude said he was having a getaway, and then a whole bunch of kids showed up that don't know how to conduct themselves because it was too many kids at one place. You always have to have a certain kids to adult ratio to make sure. I'm laughing, but this shit is so real. I'm laughing, but this shit is so real. You always have to have a certain kids to adult ratio. Yo, we got 68 people in the room. Do you mind hitting that like button so we can send out some notifications? I'd appreciate that. You have to have a certain kids to adult ratio. They didn't have a good kids to adult ratio, fam. Their kids to adult ratio was terrible. I don't know what to tell you. So therefore, everything went left. Pat says, whoever was driving that car where the kids fell off definitely getting a charge. I didn't see that happen. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna tell you this much. If some kids jumped on top of a car and somebody drove off out of fear for their life, I don't believe that they should be charged. I don't know if they fell off the front, dude ran them over. I don't have the slightest idea. But at some point, we got to start holding people accountable for their own actions. And one of the things people love doing is doing something disrespectful or messed up to another individual. And then when it don't go the way that they want it to go, now they playing victim. That person did this to me. That person did that to me. No, they didn't. You jumped on top of that person's car that was driving. Then they decided to keep driving. They have no obligation to stop. What is this, the road warriors? They don't know what's going on with you. You might be thinking it's Mad Max world. I don't care. I don't care what you jumping on the car for, fam. I don't care what you jumping on the car and what part of it's cool to jump on the car. I don't understand that. We got to start holding people accountable for their own damn actions. I'm not talking about somebody do something and we talk about it for 20 years. I'm just saying this just happened. I don't think that you should hold the driver of the car responsible because they was just having a regular old Friday afternoon and some rat bastard decided to jump on their vehicle. I don't care if they're famous. I don't care if they're not famous. There has to be some kind of decorum that we have to all agree, social decorum that we have to all agree to. I think jumping on top of a car is outside of that. That's a fact. Kids are not why you jumping on somebody. Kids are not why you jumping on somebody's car. That's all I'm saying, AP. Passes, I hear you on that. It was like 10 people hanging on. Dan Mechanic says people only think about social media invading privacy. People need to start thinking about social media's ability to tool to manipulate people. Look at the power to incite. Dude, I have a shitload of people that think I'm a bad person because somebody gets on the internet all day and say that I am, even though I'm not a bad person. I think people know that social media manipulates other individuals. I think it all has to deal with the who are we holding accountable. Are we gonna hold people accountable for their own actions? Or are we gonna allow for people to play the victim? You understand? Because it really sucks. You know which bullies are the worst? The bullies that when you hit them back, they go call the police. You busy minding your business. You're not doing nothing with them. But as soon as you hit them back, they go play victim. They go call all the people in the world and tell you that you did this to them and you did that to them. That's the worst ones. It's not the dudes that can beat you in a fight. It's the ones that even if you win, you lose. Them is the worst ones. Because for some strange reason, the world loves them weird niggas. AP says the child knows right for wrong. Toon says, I don't think kids know right from wrong anymore. I disagree with you on that. I don't think kids know right from wrong. I don't think kids know right from wrong. Where they learning right from wrong from? Remember, right and wrong don't exist. Only opinions exist now in the world we live in. Right and wrong don't exist. Only opinions. So where they learning right and wrong from? I'm just going to disagree with you on that. I don't think kids generally know right from wrong. A 21-year-old streamer, not even like a musician or a ball player, caused that. Facts. Everything. Yeah, that's the worst. Artie D. Glasses, social media promotes a lot of drastic bad habits these days. Dude, there's actually a lane for women on social media to make money off of just saying men ain't shit. There's actually a lane on social media for men to say women ain't shit. I don't even understand how these are lanes. There's lanes on social media for this. It's bananas to me and don't make sense. I'm sorry. So, I believe social media too often encourages, that's why I say kids don't know right from wrong. You understand? Remember, apparently, and I know all women don't think like this. So please don't get into the idea that I'm saying all women think like this. But what do we see promoted on social media just like crazy? that there's a ton of women out there saying that they deserve to have a job and work and provide no money to the relationship, while the man or the husband or whoever they dating got to pay for everything and they get to keep their money and do whatever they want with their money. And you have people that agree with that. One of these days I want to talk about the implications of that, because that's just so toxic. That's so toxic. That's the reason why a lot of men treat women bad, by the way, because they assume all women think like this. That all women want to do is use you. So if all a woman want to do is use you, why should you be faithful to one? You understand? Like, that don't make sense. That's logically, it don't make sense. I don't think that's all women want to do, so I don't agree with that concept. But once a man thinks all women want to do is use you, or only the only women I come in contact with want to use me, then why should I even be faithful? To them, I'm a business transaction. I'm spending time to be able, I'm spending money to be able to spend time with you on X, Y amount of days. And on other days, I'm spending money to go spend chicks. So why should they look at you as anything else other than? So that's why when I don't know. I don't generally have those issues, but I hear about them on the internet. I've never had that problem. Generally speaking, shout out to the majority of the women I've dated in my life. Generally speaking, the women I date make more money than me, have always made more money than me, almost always have more money than me, and are usually doing pretty well. So I'm pretty picky. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody I dated. Real shout out. AP says, just watch the news. He's charged with 2 cases of incite riot, shaking my ass, amongst other things. Yeah, he did incite a riot. Once again, he wasn't doing a giveaway to mothers. He wasn't doing a giveaway to fishermen. He wasn't doing a giveaway to nuns. He was giving a giveaway to teenagers and children, basically. What do you expect to happen? So when I first heard about it happening, I said, damn, I wish I was down there. Then I thought like this, you know what? I'm glad I wasn't. I mean, I need to be there for the social media thing. But outside of that, I would not want to be in a situation like that. Let's go walk. I'm going to go see if we can go find a different spot to go stand in for a little while. Yeah, so I got my tripod out here with me today. Well, it's tripod? Yeah, tripod. I got a tripod out here with me today. We're going to go walk. I'm going to go find another spot. Probably get some sun. Get a nice sunny spot. Put it in the chat. What else y'all think about this particular situation? I like that shade under that tree over there, but I like the shade. They got like a tree over there. Got nice shade. Huh. Those guys is doing some things. They got a nice tree over here with some shade and shit. What to say? We got 76 people in the room. Hit that like button so we can send out some notification. His whole team got locked up. They should have got locked up. They had all of those people down there. That was dangerous, fam. Let's not forget that. That was dangerous. Like, we got to start thinking. You can't just let people do things because they want to do it, man. We have to have some type of law and order, some kind of decorum. I don't like this whole, if somebody wants to do something, we have to let them. I don't like that. We have to have some kind of system in order. Like, what the heck, fam? We're not savages. They should be arrested. People got hurt, fam. About 90-something people or 70-something, I forget which the number was, got arrested yesterday. Like, they arrested a lot of people. A lot of people got arrested yesterday, fam. And rightfully so. They was out there acting the fool. You do know all of those kids that were acting the fool live in New York City and at some time will become adults if nothing happens to them, right? And they're going to, 65 arrests, appreciate you. They're gonna all become adults if nothing happens to them, right? Like, this is the way that I be thinking. I'm like, we gotta get as many of these kids as possible, fam. It's not a good look out here. We gotta get as many of them as possible, get them involved in things worth doing, get them loving life. Kids be depressed too, fam. People be thinking you can't be depressed because you're not an adult. Kids be depressed too. Just saying. All right, we're gonna go set up somewhere over here. Kids, oh, I'm gonna set up right there. Kids be depressed too, fam. Just saying. Damn. I don't know what happened over there. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing over there? Look at the dog, all of the barkings. I'm not sure what happened over here, but there go the fire truck. There's a fire truck. Everything. I'm not sure what happened, but sheesh. I hope everybody okay. Maybe we should go over there. I don't know where it's at. I don't know how many blocks it is. I'm not walking all the way over there. Also, I'm just not doing it. Maybe next time. Hope everybody's okay. All right, we're gonna set up over here. Oh shit, no, we not. Because as soon as that cloud moves out of the way, the sun is gonna kill me. We're gonna set up over here. As soon as that cloud moves out of the way, I'm gonna be dying. We're gonna set up over here under this tree. Rat bastard. That cloud was gonna move out of the way. I was gonna be dying over here. All of the things. There was 65 arrests. Fam, there was 65 arrests. These guys is gonna be being held accountable. These are crimes, fam. You can't, first of all, you do know that it is literally a crime to have like a certain number of people congregate together without getting a permit. So they're in trouble for that. That's why I think they knew they weren't going to be able to get a permit, fam. I think they knew that they were going to get shut down, so they didn't try. Son, imagine the people who live over there who saw all them kids. Fam, that's a college over there for one. Two, there's tourism all over in that area. Three, a lot of rich people live over there. Just so we could be clear. The people that live, the people that you I don't know if y'all know where Union Square is. It's in a shitload of movies. The people that live over there, that these individuals was going into neighborhood and creating all of these problems, have influence. That's my point. They have influence. Nobody's getting off the hook. You understand? I have no idea what the outcome is going to be. I suspect that he has good lawyers, and I suspect that some of the people that, some of the companies or whatever the case is that might be involved in this situation got good lawyers. So I'm pretty sure they're going to meet somewhere in the middle and make sure something like this never happens again. And then under the table, there's going to be some donations given out here and some donations given out there, because that's the way you do it. So that's what I actually think is going to happen. If you want to know what I think is going to happen, that's something along those lines. I think that all of the kids should be held responsible. Every single which one of those kids that ran out there and jumped on top of cars and broke whatever crimes that they broke, they should be held responsible, period. They should make do. Is that a rainbow? They should make dude pay. They should make dude pay for their freaking counsel. That's what they should do. Oh man, yeah, he's just lost a lot of money. But he's gonna make all of that money back because the people that the people that pay you to promote products, you don't think they're gonna be pulling up to this dude doorstep like crazy? Yeah, he just had an incredible turnout, fam. He probably just lost a couple of $1 million, but he just gained tens of millions of dollars. He's definitely worth more than he was worth previously, or at least there's an obvious indicator that he's worth more than he was previously worth. So his value actually went up. So this is actually good for him in a sense. Just so we could be clear. Dude, this is, do you understand the publicity that he just got? He just turned New York City on itself. Just made New York City go bananas. You understand that? Now people that don't know him is 100% gonna look him up. We got 81 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. If you are enjoying the show at any point, you can pull up to the Cash App, the Super Chat, and or the PayPal, or you can pull up to our we have a store connected to the page. You can pull up in there, see if there's any merch that you like, and you can join the green team. Also, if you would like to go on a walk through Coney Island, all you have to do, drop something to the Cash App and tell me what you want to buy me, whether it's coffee, sandwich, or if you want to just me to go do a review at a restaurant. Somebody asked me about that the other day, so I think I'm just going to start throwing that in more. I've been asked a couple of times about doing reviews for stuff. I want to start doing reviews for stuff for y'all. Dude, he just went to a place. He just came to New York City, said he was doing a giveaway, and the police couldn't control the streets. He just went up a tax bracket or two, fam. He just went up a tax bracket or two. Keeping it a stack. You know who I think is pissed, who would be pissed about something like this? And only because I think he's petty, DJ Academics. He's probably pissed about this. Because that's the type of love DJ Academics want to be able to get. But he don't get that type of love. Shit, that's the type of love everybody want to be able to get, fam. He's probably pissed about this. Anything else y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. Pretty sure I just pitched. I mean, everybody wants that type of love and adulation that we saw heaped upon heaped on him the other day. But that's literally the type of shit that academics have been openly asking for. But the type of community he has don't give him that type of love like that. You understand? Like, communities is different, man. They give him love. They give him overwhelming love. But it's not like that. Academics took the early criticism so the new guys could flourish. Academics walked so everybody else could run. People used to clown academics for being on Twitch. I'm going to say this much about social media, and this is what people don't get. A lot of these guys fall into the trap of constantly arguing back and forth with other people talking about let's fight. You can't do that. I know that helps bring the money and everything else. Boom, I get it. But unless you in positions like an academics is in, unless you into some of these people positions, you setting yourself up for failure. That's all I'm trying to say. If you somebody, let me see what this is. You setting yourself up for failure. I'm just because you're just setting yourself up for failure. And a lot of these dudes, they can't do the social media thing. They get to a point where they gotta break through the next ceiling, and maybe they got everything. but they just pissed off some people that was the wrong individuals. They said the wrong things to the wrong person. The reason why a lot of people was pissed off at Ack in the industry is because Ack did all those things and still made it because of the way his community is. But his community ain't set up for like if he came to New York City for them to all crowd like that. That's not what his community is. His community is different. You understand? Yeah, Kai got a homie. That's a fact. Kai don't really gossip. He actually be doing stuff. That's why he has a different community. He has an active community. If Kai released new merch today, it'll sell out immediately. Yeah, the guy does. He's. I'm not. You know, I'm not criticizing him, right? Who think they're not? Who is saying that his stuff wouldn't sell? I don't understand. What do you think I'm saying? Oh, you're saying to the other dude that now they obviously are gonna drop merch immediately. Yeah, they should. They should do a Ghostbuster sign with a New York symbol in the middle of it. Sell that. I'm not allowed. Hey, from New York or some shit. I don't know much about the guy. Put it into the chat. I want to know what y'all think about what happened yesterday. Do y'all think he's responsible? Do you think that he knew something like this was gonna happen? I want to know what you guys think. You think he could have knew something like this was gonna happen? Hey. I learned this shit that works on animals. Not all animals, obviously. Them Bruce hoodies, they be fire 13. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to Pat with the $10 drop. He said, great content. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. I'm sorry I didn't go live yesterday. We're going to have another live today because we're doing a live inside of Kaiser Park. Please come down to Kaiser Park if you are in the Brooklyn area, especially in Coney Island. Make sure you pull up the Kaiser. It's with your kids, by the way. You're not just pulling up there a grown-ass man with like a beer and shit. With your kids. They're teaching drills and they have professional, semi-professional individuals out there teaching kids drills on how to get better at basketball. And not for nothing, situations like this is always great because it also teaches kids how to make friends. And I think that that's something very important. We have to start teaching kids non-toxic ways of making friends. It's like kids have to figure out a way to make friends outside of toxic situations. So bring your kids down, teach them how to make friends, play some basketball, have some fun. I think they got water and they got giveaway. They're giving stuff away like shirts and stuff like that. So come down and pull up. What up, Shaq Gravy? Says Frost. Rowdy chap that likes button. We got 75 people in the room. Let's hit that like button. See if we can send out some notifications. Get up to 100. Yeah, so I expect that they're going to get in trouble for this as they should. What up, L Guns? This is Morning Jack, BBN, family salute. I expect they're going to get in trouble for this as they should, just so we can be clear. They should get in trouble for this. This is a situation where he should get in trouble. I just want to be clear. A lot of people they had 65 arrests, they said. There's no way that he has an event that they accuse him of causing a riot, which also has 65 arrests, and there's he faces no consequences. Like, the chances of that is slim. That's what I'm saying. Very slim chances. Is it possible? Everything's possible, I guess. There's a ton of shit possible. Shit. Have you ever heard of quantum physics? Shout out to L Gun says good morning, Jack, BBN family. Salute, salute. Tori Mosey said Boozy went to anger management and learned his issue was expecting too much from people. Fam, I don't know what to tell you about Boosie, fam. You're alright? Fam, I don't know what to tell you about Boosie, fam. I don't have the slightest idea what to tell you about Boosie, fam. I don't know what to tell you. So basically, he said he went to anger management and found out his problem was other people. Still don't have a problem. Shout out to Boosie, fam. Shout out to Boosie, fam. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Boosie, fam. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Let me read the rest of this comment. So Boosie went to anger management and learned his issue was expected too much from people. Glad to see an OG working on their mental so they can positively influence the earth. No, I haven't heard Mayor Adams speak on this yet. I have not heard Mayor Adams speak on this yet. So Boosie just went to anger management to come back to tell y'all that his problem is really other people. He don't have a problem. Oh man, just understand the manipulation when it's happening, fam. That's all I can say. Just understand the manipulation when it's happening, fam. Oh Lord, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to feel about what you just told me. So let's be clear about that. I don't know how to feel about what you just told me. Hey, how you doing over there?
Yeah, how you?
Chilling? All right. I don't just like this idea. What you just told me. What's up, my brother? How y'all doing today? Good?
Good.
Okay. Yes, I got 76 people in my chat. You want to say hi to them?
Yeah.
There you go. Give me that. Where you go?
You friend?
Yes, I got 72 people in the chat with me. You want to say hi to them?
Wow.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
how are you?
Hey. Have a good day.
Good.
Thank you. That's good.
Peace and blessings to everyone. What up, Stephanie? I mean, I'm standing in front of their house. They want to know what the hell I was doing. I can respect that. I can respect that. Your man Boosie is bananas, though. So you trying to tell me Boosie went to anger management? He went to go have a mental health evaluation. And while there, he found out that the problem was really everyone else and not him. So, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Boosie for just being Boosie, fam. Shout out to Boosie for being Boosie, fam. His problem is really that he expects too much out of others. That's what his problem is. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at this shit. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. I get along with almost everybody, man. I keep trying to tell you people hate me for no reason. I keep trying to tell you that. I keep trying to tell you that, man. He needs to take a look in the mirror. All of the looks. He He need to take all of the looks in the mirror, every last one. Said Popo not ready for the sturdy era flash mob. No, they not, Mello. That's a whole fact. You do know that he's gonna get in trouble because they were scared to death last night, right? Yesterday, right? They were scared to death. You do know that, right? The police was scared to death, man. Shout out to Mike Jesus, top of the morning, bro. Top of the morning, salute. Yeah, the police was scared to death, man. Scared to death. They were out there getting ran off the block, fam. You talking about? And then nobody have deadly weapons. Then nobody in the crowd was using deadly force, so they couldn't use deadly force. You understand? They were scared to death, man, and rightfully so. Let's just keep it a stack. They were outnumbered so much that I'm hearing that they had to call police from other boroughs, man. Yeah, he's out of jail right now. That was just irresponsible what he did. That was irresponsible. A lot of people could have got hurt. Everybody laughing about it now, ha ha ha. But you know how many people could have got hurt? You know how many people that got hurt? That was irresponsible, fam. When you have a good morning. When you have a following, when you have a community, you have a responsibility to them. And one of the responsibilities that you have to them is not to be putting them in situations where they're screwing themselves over. You feel me? So you have a responsibility to your community. He didn't take his responsibility to his community well. You know, what did he do? He busy had them all go out. What did he do? I'm sorry about that. He had them all go out and basically, there's no organization there. He had no police there to make sure that everything was, it was just unorganized, man. He didn't take care of his own community. He gave them something that they wanted, but he didn't know that that's not what they wanted. You understand? No, he didn't have a permit. They would have never gave him a permit for that shit. He from the Bronx. He should have known NYPD ain't playing. He from the Bronx. Now I know why he's popping. Everybody from the Bronx get popping. No, this was not funny. Tori Mosey said, good promo for him. Though once he settles up. Yeah, I mean, he just went up a couple tax brackets, man. When these greedy ass corporations see the kind of influence he got, he just went up a couple tax brackets. Shit, if I owned a corporation and I wasn't greedy, I'm thinking about hiring the mofo. Let's just keep it a stack. If you're running a company, you have to increase the value of the company because you got shareholders that you are responsible for. Hell yeah, I'm going to try to get involved with this dude with something. The hell? I got shareholders. I gotta make sure that the value of our company continues to ascend. It's coronations gonna get him right. I don't know what you mean by that. Once he was with Uzi dancing, was no stopping. I guess he was doing that dance that I don't know why men do that dance, to be honest with you. Corporations copy. Once it's corporations gonna get him right, yeah. I apply for parks and dot permits. What up, Ulysses? All the time. He could have got a parks permit, but it would take months. My point is, I don't think they would have given him one. First of all, he wanted a permit to be in Times Square. This didn't happen in Times Square. This happened in Union Square. He wanted a parks permit. He wanted a permit, and he wanted to do something in 42nd Street, fam. I know, I get it. You get permits all of the time, but the thing you get permits for, they might be okay with giving permits for. Also, you're saying you get permits all of the time, so that means that you have a person probably work with, or they're probably used to you needing a permit. You getting a permit and him getting a permit are two different situations. You getting a permit and probably expecting 1,000, 2,000 people at the most. Do you understand how many people went down there for him? It was tens of thousands. Damn near. I don't know. It's not the same, fam. It's not the same. It's apples and oranges. I personally think that they knew they weren't going to get a permit and they just tried to do it, because a lot of people just do it and don't get a permit. They just don't get people don't come out like that. They do it all the time. People do it all the time. Like when we went to the video shoot the other day and homegirl was shooting the video. She didn't get a permit, fam. They do it all the time. He just didn't know that the turnout was going to be like that. You understand? They do it all the time. He just had no idea that the turnout was going to be like that. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all asking him to go get a permit. I'm 100% convinced that they were surprised at the turnout. I don't think they knew the turnout was going to be. How could they have guessed that that many people was going to show up? That's beyond their wildest dreams type situation, fam. Getting ready to be sued. Sheesh. What else you want to talk about? What y'all want to stack on top of this conversation? Maybe we go change location. Let's walk back over to the crib. I gotta use the bathroom. Independent of how much money he currently makes off of streaming, right? His value just went up. Like his value just went through the roof, man. So even if he didn't even make that much money off of streaming, he's going to be able to make the money now. He's gonna be fine. He's not gonna have to worry. He's not going bankrupt or nothing like that. He's not gonna. That's not happening. All right. That's zero of that is happening. He's gonna be fine. It's his value just went through the roof, man. His value just went through the roof. Sheesh. The throw is bad. His value just went through the roof, fam. I promise you. I'm pretty sure almost every sneaker company, if he isn't already in communications with him, you know what I'm saying, tried to pick him up at the station. Hey, you need to lift home? You know how many different corporations and businesses was probably parked out in front of the damn rate, in front of the police precinct, wanting to know if he needed to lift home? Sheesh. So I don't see his money or anything being a problem. And the city's not stupid. They know that especially if there's other peoples that could be here. All right. Especially if there's other people that could be held accountable. The city's gonna go after them. The city's gonna get all of that money. Remember, the city needs money now. The city got that situation going on with all of them in the fucking migrants. The situation got, I was gonna say ingrates. Don't ask me why. But the city got all of them problems with them migrants right now, as far as they need monies. They need a lot of money, specifically because of that situation, besides other situations that they need money for. So yeah. Why is there a bag in the street, man? Fuck, man. Come on. Hey. All right.
Maybe you needed a bag?
Yes.
Garbage bag?
Yes.
I give you. I put you in your side. Okay?
Copy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Person with stash. You stupid. Give me 1 minute. I'm running. I'm running bathroom and shit. Give me 1 minute. You funny guy. Let's go find somewhere else to stand around. What are we doing? I'm trying to read some of your comments. Hold on. Oh, let me get in the shade real quick. Kai's the GOAT. Kai got more clout than these rappers and artists. Being a social media influencer is the next level clout, especially if you got Kai type of personality. Kai is the streaming GOAT for sure. Kai will get fined and he will make a public apology. His net worth will double. Facts, Shaq. Aiden Ross reaction video, he was even like, wow. I don't know about the Aiden Ross guy. How do y'all feel about that dude? I don't really know how I feel about Aiden Ross. To be honest with you, I don't really know how I feel about the guy. How do y'all feel about him? I don't know how I feel about him. Not nothing negative, not nothing positive. How you doing? All right. I just don't know how I feel about Aiden Ross. I just don't know. Nothing negative, nothing positive. I don't really got an opinion too tough. Weird dude. He was hating on Kai for a bit, but they homies. Alright, morning. Now Adam 22 of the internet. I gotta get in the shade and I'll be able to read a little bit better. Give me a second. Yeah, I got the tripod with me, so if we walk somewhere, I could literally just set the thing down and shit. It's gonna be like, when I always gotta hold the phone and shit, now I could fucking, part of my language, I could set the thing. Here we go, we got a little bit of shade. I should be able to read the comments 1 second. All right, so, he's hating for Kai for a bit, yada yada. He's the Adam 22 of the internet influencers to me. Who's the Adam 22 of the internet influencers and why? I don't understand what you mean by that. City need money. That's why the parking tickets doubled, and they're not policing the same. Of course, they also raised the shit on the NTA, I think. And I think, real quick, for everybody that if you're wondering why I'm saying New York City wants money and why they're happy about this, and they just gonna find them out of the wazoo and everybody involved. You know, they even have the new toll thing that you got to pay when you go to Lower Manhattan now. So they're doing everything in the world they can do to try to generate more money. They got the toll shit when you drive into Lower Manhattan. Just so we could be clear, so if you drive into Manhattan from certain bridges, you're going to hit a toll. And then if you go into Lower Manhattan, they're going to charge you again, these rat bastards. So that's going on. So yeah, the city needs money. That's what I'm trying to explain. Hello. The city needs money. That's what I'm trying to explain. I'm not just talking on my ass. I know people be thinking I'm talking on my ass sometimes because I don't always explain every damn thing, but I'm not talking on my ass. Like the flowers. This is a nice flower bed. We got to get our own flower bed. This is a nice one. We got to get our own. Did I press the button enough times? I think I did. All right. Hold on. I'm going to get to some shade and we're going to see what that says real quick. So, yeah. So, I'm not a real... So, I don't know about the Aiden Ross guy. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't really know nothing about the guy. From what it seems like to me, at one point or another, he was one way. And then all of a sudden, what happened was he got with Tate, one of the Tate brother. And then all of a sudden, he kind of like switched up or some shit. Tried to make himself an alpha male. So, I mean, I know what the Tates was trying to do with him. It was a pretty good, especially since it was so public. But, you know, they was trying to show that any type of man could become like them. You know, it's a mindset thing. But it's a little bit more than a mindset thing. And I think that that's what it showed with them. Because as soon as they were removed from Aiden's life, you know, he didn't necessarily, you know, some people needs that tutelage. Some people need to, I don't know how to say it. I know what I'm trying to say and shit. I'm just, it wasn't real. Like the energy that he was projecting, it wasn't real. It was a reflection. So when you remove Tate from Aiden's presence and he's gone over in an extended period of time, he's not able to receive that influence. What happens is that he's not able to reflect anymore. So that's all it was. It wasn't his actual personality. It was a reflection of what he was seeing going on in the other individual. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what was happening. So you gotta look at it like that. All right, so where we gonna go? I need shade. Let's set up right here for a minute. I can't reach our comments unless I'm in the shade. Set up right here. We got 83 people in here. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. Sheesh. He did 30 days live stream non-stop. He's king of the hill. Damn. Aiden Ross is weird. He seems like an opportunist. Nah, he's just a piece of clay. Oh, Adam 22 is funny when his kid said he had next on his girl. Adam 22 is weird. Rock the Bells concert gonna be crazy. Where's it gonna be at? In New York today? Shit, I would love to go to the Rock the Bells concert. I'm not gonna be there. Shout out to them. Hope they let me get where I need to get a little bit in the sunlight. I need to be able to get a little bit of the sunlight, right? So I can step back and y'all can see my face, right? Boom. Yankee Stadium. I ain't got no money for them damn tickets. You buying? Shit. Shit. Maybe we should just go to Yankee Stadium. Y'all want to go to Yankee Stadium today? We could just go to Yankee Stadium. Y'all want to go to Yankee Stadium today? I'm going to need some people to pull up for support if y'all want to go to Yankee Stadium today. That's not cat. But we'll go to Yankee Stadium today. Right after the jump off with the kids. Because we got to go to Kaiser Park today. We'll go to Yankee Stadium today. If people pull up with the support, we down there. If people pull up with the support during this show, we're going to be down there. That's all I can tell you. You can make it happen or not make it happen. That's it. I'll pull up. That's it. And other than that, I'm not going to keep talking about the topic. If y'all want us to pull up to Yankee Stadium today, I'll pull up. I need y'all to come pull up with the support. If y'all want me to pull up. That's it. That's all. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. Come on. I knew you was going to come all the way over here. Fuck it back. My Astros play the Yankees at Yankee Stadium today at 1. Wait, hold on. Where is the damn... Oh, so Dream Chasers is lying about the event? So Dream Chasers is lying about the event? No. Dream Chasers said they got a thing there today. How there's gonna be a thing and a Yankee game? What up, Dream Chasers? I'm not saying they're not both happening. I'm just saying I need some explanations. Is the event gonna be around Yankee Stadium but not in Yankee Stadium? Is it like outside in one of their parks? Because if it's outside of one of the parks, that's a win. Put it in the chat. Fam. I mean, I Googling nothing while I'm on the live, and I didn't say you was telling it what you were saying was true or not. Ah, fuck. In any regard. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Got 76 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Inciting a riot, I'm not sure if that's a felony or what it is. I'm not 100% sure if that's a felony or what. But they did give him 2 charges. I believe one of them was inciting a riot. They're probably going to charge him with more things. If he's actually admits to exciting the riot, pleads guilty to that, then I'm pretty sure they'll be able to hit him with other charges if they want. So I would assume he's definitely going to plead not guilty to inciting a riot. They might allow him to plead no contest. If they work out a deal with him, the deal might involve him pleading no contest. Basically, no, he's not going to put in a guilty or innocent plea. What time we got? 10:40. It's a Class A misdemeanor. Appreciate you, Jose Batista. Because I definitely ain't know. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't going to hold you. I don't know all of the statutes and shit like that. I wouldn't know. We don't really cover people that get in trouble for riots. Yeah, we don't cover people that get in trouble for riots, so I wouldn't know what the fuck this shit is on there. Well, if it's a year in jail, then you know he's not going to serve no time. Yeah, you know he's not going to serve no time. Like I told you, he's not going to serve no time. 9 times out of 10, mark my words, he don't want to plead guilty. So 9 times out of 10, he's going to plead like whatever the no contest plea is, whatever the fuck it is. Rock the Bells concert is in Queens today. That sounds like it makes more sense than being at Yankee Stadium today. Just saying. You know, just throwing that out there. Forest Hill Stadium in Queens. Appreciate you, King Will. Appreciate you, Key. Times Square would have been crazy. They would have had to act like it was New Year's Eve. Fam, I don't even think that you could even... This is what his argument can be, his defense. There's no way in the world that we could have known that many people was going to show up. There's no way you could reasonably believe that we could have expected that many people to show up. I've done events and giveaways before. We've never had this outpouring of support. We've never had this many people show up to any of the events that we've done previously. So there's no reason for us to have believed that it would have gotten this out of control. There's no reason to believe it. We've never had this type of outpouring before. This is not something that has ever happened. This is new to us. This might have been an aberration. I would have said everything. It was just, I don't know what else could have been going on in the city yesterday. But I'd find other things that was going on in the city yesterday that has something to do with the demographic. All right? That has something to do with the demographic that the issues were with. And I would say, you know, there was a cacophony, I've been using that word a lot, of events that were behind all of this happening. This was happening, that was happening, that was happening. There's no expectation that we could have had that an outpouring like this would even have been possible. This is beyond our wildest dreams. Clark Kent and Stretch in Central Park today. And they said NYC ain't popping such fools. Okay. So that's what I be pushing. I be on that type of time. Just keeping it a stack with you. Yeah, I'm keeping it on. I'm on that type of time. Just keeping it a stack with you. That's what we doing. What you thought? I don't know what you thought we was doing, but this is what we are actually doing. For real, for real. Oh, shoot, the ambulance just left. There was only one person, the driver, in the front, so that means that they had somebody in the back. Hope whoever it is doing well. There's a chance that they had somebody in the back. Hope whoever it is, it's not serious. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I gotta get something to eat before we go to the shit with the kids. So I gotta go pick me up something to eat at some point. I'm thinking about Popeyes today. They got they got the food over there in the jump off. I might go, but I was thinking about Popeyes today. I don't know. Maybe if they had pasta today, I'll eat that. But I don't even want to go check if I'm not gonna eat it. 'Cause I don't really want to go and see. It just seems like there's always some bullshit. Just be trying to avoid. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 72 people in here. I'm thinking about walking to another spot. Oh, that's the owner. He used to own the store in there. He was pretty nice. Knew no English. Apparently, when people don't speak English, I get along with them pretty well. Go figure. I had a dope ass idea for a television series a couple of years ago. Just thought about it again. You know, basketball, Anthony Davis has got an extension. The contract just could move for Lakers. I don't think Anthony Davis is really you win a championship with this guy kind of guy. So, I mean, you want to keep your talent. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't think Anthony Davis is Anthony Davis gets empty numbers. You understand what I'm saying? I think his numbers are empty. I don't really care for him. He gets empty numbers. Like, his numbers don't add to a win. You understand? Like, his numbers are really important. I don't know how to say it. He gets empty numbers. Why they think they're going to find 25-year-old evidence? Wait, what you talking about? They said they hoping to find a car at his place all these years later. Wait, who you talking about, Limit? Who you talking about, No Limit? I'm not even saying he doesn't show up in crunch time as much as I remember. Think of Robert Horry. Robert Horry wasn't a big scorer, but his points mattered. You understand? His points don't matter. They're just as likely to win a game where he scored 40 as they are to lose a game where he scored 40. You get it? His points don't matter. No Limit. Who you talking about? Street clothes? Who the fuck is that? What the hell is up with this bag, fam? That's the second time y'all see me kick that bag around that corner. Big shot Bob. Hit the big shot when they needed it. Facts. Oh, Keith D. Oh, shoot. These dudes ain't very smart, fam. First of all, if you know that you had anything to do with any type of crime that you've already gotten away with, why are you even ever talking about it? I don't care if, like, why are you talking about it? Especially a crime that the statutes of limitations don't run out on. So what the fuck are you talking about? This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot, fam. Let me get this in the shade. See, I need the phone to be in the shade so the sun ain't beating down on it. Feel me? Yeah, this guy's an idiot, fam. We got 75 people in the room. Hit that like button. Yeah, Keith D is an idiot. Why in the hell was he busy talking about a crime that nobody knows or he's not currently in trouble for, and the statutes of limitations don't run out? He's an idiot. That doesn't make sense. First of all, why are you even talking about a crime you committed? I don't even understand that. So this whole new shit where people want to talk about crimes they committed 5 years and 6 years and 7 years and 10 years ago, none of this makes sense. All right? You got away with the crime and now you need the world to know. So I don't understand none of this shit. Oh, street clothes is Anthony Davis' nickname because he's always in street clothes. I'm happy he's not a Nick. Hello. I'm happy she's not a Nick. I like redheads. She's old. She's not for me. She's older. She's not for me. But I like redheads. It's good to know there was a redhead running around. Very nice too. She said hi to me from all the way across the street. They gave you a pass. Now you want to brag. Fam, none of that makes any sense to me, fam. These dudes get away with crimes, and now they want to go to the internet and tell the internet. It's just being real is more rare than y'all understand. Being real is just rare, fam. It's just rare. It's rare. It's rare. It's so rare, people don't even know what real is nowadays. Everybody is saying shit that's real that ain't real. People don't even know what real is, man. They don't have the slightest idea. They just assume you're doing something real because you don't care. They don't understand that most of the realest niggas care. Most of the realest people out here care, fam. They don't not care. They just tricked everybody into thinking the only way you can be real is if you don't care. Is you ignorant. If you ready to throw your life away for nothing. If you're ready to take somebody else's life for no reason. That makes you real. This is what makes niggas real nowadays. Keith D willing to send everybody to jail. Better check and make sure that he not like currently. Better check and make sure Keith D don't got like 6 months to live. He might have like 6 months to live. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Sheesh. He said he passed the killer the damn weapon. He said Puffy gotta be scared. Shit, all of them dudes should be scared. Keith D's an idiot. There's somebody right now sitting in a recliner somewhere thinking about, why didn't we just kill this fool when we had the chance? I promise you. I promise you, there's somebody somewhere in a recliner, probably got a drink in their hand, watching some TV, and they thinking to themselves, why didn't we kill this fool when we had a chance? Says Kodak took the milli from Takashi. I don't know what happened with Kodak. I'm not sure. We don't know what happened to him, why he's in the hospital. I don't trust all of that shit. Nigga, I don't want to just... How y'all doing today?
Hello.
All right. I don't want to expose too much, but sometimes when they go into the hospital, they ain't really going to the hospital, fam. Sometimes when they go into the police station, they go into the police station, but they not really going to the police station for the reasons why you think. Sometimes these guys are doing other things. So I don't know why he's in the hospital. He could be in the hospital for whatever the reason is, man. I don't be trying to blow these dudes up. I don't really be trying to blow them up or nothing. I don't got no dislike for none of these dudes. What's up, my brother? All right. I don't got no dislike for none of these dudes. I'm not trying to blow nobody up, and I'm not trying to screw nobody over. I'm just saying, don't take everything for face value, fam. Also, let's hope everything is going good with the dude. But he wasn't the only one that wound up in the hospital. A couple of people have been winding up in the hospital. So maybe there's something going around. Who knows? Maybe there's an actual thing that's happening there. We don't know what it is, right? Maybe he just had a real medical emergency. We don't know. Dude said he passed his nephew the gun. So he trying to put it all the way on dude that passed away. He trying to let everybody know dude that passed away did it, I guess. I don't know. But if he passed the dude the gun, doesn't that also implicate him? That mean that he's implicated in the murder. They should be putting him in jail. What the fuck is he doing? Tell me where the lie's at. He said he passed the dude the gun. So they should be putting him in jail, right? Have I forgotten how laws work? I know I didn't forget how laws work. That's how laws work, right? She carrying 2 bags, he carrying 1. Homeboy, grab one of them damn bags. All right. Hey, Frost, what type of agreement thing Keith Demon say he got called? Wait, so he got an agreement with the government? Maybe that's why he talking. They can't do nothing to him. But that don't make sense. If you say that you passed the gun to the guy who committed the murder, you're a part of the murder. So what kind of deal could they have given him where they're still searching his house looking for evidence? So what kind of deal could they have given him? I don't know what kind of deal they could have given him where they would still be searching for evidence. Like literally, if there's a deal that makes it so this isn't something he could be punished for, then why the fuck would they be searching for evidence? I'm just saying. They want to put it in a museum, all right? What they want to do? Put the evidence in a museum? The Tupac memorial? I mean, what are they doing? Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on. I think all this shit is weird, man. I'm from a different day and age. I think all of this shit is weird. I think most of the niggas out here is weird. I think all of this shit is weird. I think most of this shit is weird. I think people are weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all weird, myself included. Don't get this confused. But we're just living in a disorganized time, fam, where it's like right is wrong and wrong is right. That's really what the issue is. We're living in a period of time where people are being rewarded for bad behavior and good behavior is being rewarded with negative experience or being rewarded with F shit. You understand what I'm saying? A proffer agreement. I mean, he could have made a proffer where you have to divulge everything. So now if he's saying anything different than what he put in the proffer, he could have problems. That's a fact. Maybe that's what it is. He gave them a proffer, and now he's saying things that are different. So they're looking for the evidence that align with the information that he's given now that contrasts with the information that he's previously given in the proffer. There's a chance of that. That's why I'm saying, if they're looking for evidence, that means that there's a thing that they're trying to... Okay, so after the investigation is already investigated, investigation is over, we're not investigating this no more. Something has to happen in order for them to reopen the investigation. And when the thing happens for them to reopen the investigation, it's usually something specific that they're looking for. So there's probably something that they're looking for specifically. Yes, if in the statement that you give that says everything in this statement, I can't be charged for any of the crimes that I mentioned in this statement, because I'm giving you this statement to help you prosecute somebody else. And in order for you to be able to use the information that I'm giving you, I have to tell you about crimes that I committed. So also, in addition to that, I have to tell you about any crimes that I committed also outside of whatever this is. So 9 times out of 10, if he's now saying things that he's saying things differently than from what he told the police, and now they can go into his home and find the shit proving that this is something different, proving that what he said in the proffer was incorrect and wrong, then yeah, he could be in trouble, and now they could possibly charge him for all of the crimes that they weren't going to charge him for previously. Oh yes, he's an idiot. But that's what I keep trying to tell y'all. This whole... whatever the hell y'all call the streets in the hood now, too many people that lack integrity, got too much say-so. And niggas don't just... I don't know no other way to say it. Sorry about that. The little girl ran behind me. I was wondering where her parent was. That's run out into the street or something. Dude, these guys don't want to commit crimes unless people know they committed the crimes. I remember growing up, alright? I remember growing up and people committed crimes for reasons like they needed to feed their family. Now niggas is committing crimes because they want to get on social media, fam. It's just different. I remember people committing crimes because their fucking lights got cut off. Shit like that. People committing crimes because they had a baby coming. Shit like that. Not niggas commit crimes because they want to put it on social media. It's just different, fam. I don't respect half of this shit. I know y'all respect almost all of this shit and love it. I don't respect half of this shit. I don't respect half of it, man. That's why I'm cool with staying to myself, avoiding all the BS. I'm fine with that. Leave me out of it. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm fine. You don't like me, not a problem. That means that's one more person that I don't have to worry about going around. That's it. That's all that means to me. There's people that enjoy my company. I'll spend my energy with them. It's that simple. time is it? I think we're gonna get Popeyes today. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm gonna go walk to the place where the Popeyes is. We're gonna go stroll. What's the charge looking like? 50%. Stroll. Oh shit. Let me see what that says. Keith Wildo, Frost's most recent one. He talking about Puff gay parties he used to have. There's something going on. I mean, I don't know what to call it. So I noticed it a while back. All right. So there's something going on with Puff has been getting attacked a lot lately. Like a lot. And when I mean lately, I mean like the last 3 years. Like he's been getting attacked a lot. At first, I thought it was on purpose. At first, I thought like this was controlled opposition, whatever. I don't believe in that shit, by the way. I don't believe in that shit, by the way. I don't believe in that whole control opposition shit. I don't believe in that. But I thought this was, at first I thought this was like a control opposition situation. But now I'm pretty sure it's not. Like I'm almost 100% sure this is not a control opposition situation. This is really, dude got a problem and there's like some issues going on with him. They got some people chasing him down. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he pissed somebody off and they coming after him, fam. Also, just so we could be clear, he just lost that deal with the alcohol shit. Remember the alcohol deal? He just lost the alcohol deal. I think they had like some deal. What's the deal Puff just lost? Put it in the chat. We're about to get to some shade. I'm gonna be able to see what y'all saying. But he just lost the deal just recently. Like $100 million deal or some shit. So nah, Puff got problems, man. They've been after him for a minute now. But I've been telling y'all that, but I thought it was controlled. But obviously this isn't control opposition. You got some people that really they coming for him, fam. It's however you want to take it. God don't like evil. I agree. Buddy got a motor mouth, can't say it. Don't be funny though. Who you talking about, Keith D? Them dudes talk too much, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure secret no phone parties type. God don't like evil, that's a fact. Tori Mosey says, and Diddy name came up, and the Jamie Foxx said, Diddy name keep coming up, fam. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, if you are liking this show today, and if you just want to, I guess, support the platform, you could always pull up to our Cash App, PayPal, and or Super Chat. Also, you could join the Green Team, and we got a merch store. Go copy. Go check it out. Yeah, so Diddy's been going through all types of different issues and problems as of late. This shit is bananas, so it is what it is. Do you remember Puff Daddy told, pardon me, 50 Cent told people don't never do business with Diddy. Didn't 50 say some shit along those lines? Says 50 Cent told people not to deal with Diddy. It's a fact. Diddy has these contracts that he have people sign where basically as long as you're a professional, he makes money off of you. So Diddy has those contracts. That's why Diddy don't gotta work no more. If other people work, Diddy get paid. You understand? Diddy got some contracts that's really unfair to the artists and to the individuals he signed. That's one of the reasons why some people got problems with him. Just so we can be clear. Oh, you know how they got the locks away from Diddy? They showed up to the meeting and they just, what up, homie? All right, chilling. They showed up to the meeting and they just was gonna, they showed up with the baseball bat. They threatened Diddy. That's how they got the locks. But Diddy still gets paid off of the locks to this day. I don't believe everything people say. I'm trying to see this comment. I can't see it right now. I don't believe everything that people say about people, right? For multiple different reasons. One of the main reasons being people lie about me all the time. So I just don't believe everything people say. But this is what I'm going to say about Diddy. I know people that knew Diddy back in the 90s, fam. I've been around the scene forever. I promise you. And so I'm leaning the way that I lean when people talk about Diddy because of the things that I heard about Diddy before he was the Diddy that y'all know. You understand what I'm saying? Back when he was still puffy. I knew about Diddy before the Supercat song that him and Biggie did. Put it like that. You understand? Where I was at, niggas was in the mix, man. Pardon me. They got the basketball thing going on over there. We're going to be over there a little bit later. We're going to go to this Popeyes right now. Yeah, so that's why when they say certain things about Diddy, I just be like, okay. And that's why when they say other things about him, you don't really hear me speak on it. But when they say certain things about Diddy, you hear me speak. Because there's been shit that people been saying about Diddy like forever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's been involved with a lot of weird shit, fam. And that gay rumor or whatever it is, that shit been around since before he was puffy. I keep trying to tell people. Niggas was saying that nigga Diddy was gay since the first time I heard about him, it was literally a story about him being gay, fam. No cap. Literally, the first time I even heard about him. The first time I heard about who Diddy was, I knew a dude that made beats. He made beats for a lot of niggas in the industry, including Busta Rhymes. Matter of fact, he has like gold plaques on his wall, and one of them was from, I'm not gonna say the song because then you're gonna be able to figure out who it was. But one of them was from one of the Busta songs. One of them was from one of the Busta songs. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want you to figure out who the person is and shit. Anyway, in any regard, the person used to be a barber, and he said that there was a dude that used to come into his barbershop that used to that he used to tell stories about how him and Diddy used to sleep together. And he said the dude was just coming in, just be blabbing his mouth for forever. Also, just a random thing I want to tell people. Remember Bentley Farnsworth or whatever his name is? Who do y'all think that guy was? You think Diddy just got a guy that really just follows him around and carries a fucking umbrella? You think that's really what that guy's job was? To follow Diddy around and carry a damn umbrella. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, I'm crossing the street. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this, fam. Come crossing the street. We ain't doing this. But you think Diddy really had a dude walking around carrying a fucking umbrella for him, fam? Nah, man, he was sleeping with that nigga. The fuck? You think Diddy really had a nigga carrying a fucking umbrella in the sun? It wasn't even on rainy days, fam. Come on, man. Diddy been gay, man. That's literally not because Diddy's gay, but the music industry is just real gay, fam. That's literally why I stopped trying to become a rapper. I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't find a way in that didn't involve me doing shit that I'm not gonna do. So I just gave up on that shit. And it's that. It didn't used to be so bad before, but if y'all understood how many of these rappers was gay right now, a lot of y'all have to rethink y'all life decisions and shit. For real, man. A lot of these niggas just gay, man. And when I say gay, I mean not gay, not bisexual, gay. I don't mean bisexual. I want to be clear on this. All right, we're gonna set up over here for a little while, and we're gonna go get our fucking food. Then we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. Let's use this one. Here. And it's set up. Nobody eats these guys' food. I'll set up. Where am I gonna set up? Ah, there goes some shade. There we go. Matter of fact, let me point towards a fucking wall before some asshole come out here and try to start an argument with me, trying to say that I'm trying to get them on camera. Because niggas is retarded and they just create unnecessary. That's the difference between a nigga and a black man, fam. Niggas is always trying to create unnecessary problems, fam. They always got an issue with this, they got an issue with that, they need to know what you're doing, all types of different shit that don't got nothing to do with them. That's the difference between a nigga and a regular person, fam. Niggas always got to be looking for some kind of fuck shit to get involved in. They can't just go around enjoying life. They got to be assholes all the fucking time. A nigga always got to be a tough guy, even when it's not necessary. Dude, Diddy had a dude that used to carry an umbrella for him on sunny days. What part of that makes you think that they wasn't sleeping together? What kind of sense does that make, fam? Diddy was banging that guy. Then all of a sudden, dude just disappeared off of the map. What did Chris Rock say? Then all of a sudden, dude just disappeared off the map. What are you trying to tell me? What do you think happened? What do you think happened? Let's go this way. You said, yo, y'all don't believe what Fro's saying. Just look it up. Set it off movie part. Dude! Like, so much of the shit that I say is literally Googleable, fam. Like, so much of the shit I say you could Google. That's a fact. No Limit said, they said he has even Tupac was weird shit that night. Wait, what the fuck? Chris Rock said he loves black people but hates niggas. I don't like niggas either. What the fuck? Niggas ruin shit. I love black people. I'm black. I love black people. Niggas ruin shit, fam. Literally. Tell me where the lie's at. People keep pretending like you could not be black and be a nigga. Like, being a nigga don't got shit to do with being what your color is. Being a nigga is your mentality, fam. Being a nigga is your mentality, fam. Like, we call ourselves niggas and this and that, but that got to deal with. Nobody really wants to hang out with a nigga, fam. The only time you want a nigga around is when you're doing ignorant shit. Tell me where the lie's at. Other than that, you want regular humans around that got sense about themselves. If you're doing some weirdo shit, yeah, you want a nigga around. If you need somebody to go do a freaking, you need a crash test dummy. You need somebody to throw their lives away, do something stupid, embarrass themselves, destroy themselves. Yeah, go get a nigga. They ready to go do it. But we got to stop seeing all black people as niggas, because that's not what it is. I don't like that. That I don't like. Cause I'm not a nigga, fam. No, y'all two different people, I believe. Or that y'all might not be two different people. He might be trying to clone you. You're a fact. What up, No Limit War? He might be trying to clone you. I'm not gonna kick him yet. I don't know. I don't remember if he did any weirdo shit. But if you see him do weirdo shit, let me know so I can kick him. The fact that so many people either think I am on drugs or that I'm selling drugs really upsets me. You have no idea. I'm not selling drugs. I'm also not on any. Smoke weed? I don't even drink enough alcohol. I literally sometimes sit around thinking I don't drink enough alcohol. What up, my brother? I mean, like, I don't enjoy myself enough. Yeah, yeah. We got 77 people in here. What you think about that car shit that happened yesterday?
Let me see what's up.
What you think about that car shit that happened yesterday?
That car shit that happened yesterday?
The shit down there at Times Square, the shit when they had the riot.
Oh, the riot and shit. Oh, they gonna do that regardless. They gonna do that regardless. I'm one of the ones that's from the Bronx. Shout out to Kyle, man.
I'm from the
Shout out to Kyle, man.
Shout out. You got some kind of
Yeah,
social
shit,
media you
man.
want people to fuck with?
Huh?
You want to shout your social media out?
Y'all can follow me as Straight Like Swayvo. That's STR, the number 8 LIKSWAYVO.
Salute.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Salute to the black man.
All right.
Yo, you got social media?
Yeah. What's this? Which one is this?
IG, that's IG.
Appreciate you.
Cool,
All right. He said, "Dude just got done smoking." He did like he could have had some weeds on him. I don't know what the fuck. What we was talking about? I wasn't trying to switch back to the car conversation. What we talking about? No Limit is worldwide. Shout out to you, War. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. I am going to kick you. And if I did see somebody that I had a problem with and didn't do anything to them, might that be that you're the one that have the problem with me? So you might think you're more important than you actually are. You might not be as important as you think you are. You might think you're more important than you are. Some dude said, "You see me the other day." When in the hell do y'all ever hear me talk about when I see somebody, I'm gonna do something to them? I don't even talk like that. What the fuck? They were jumping on cars, doing sturdy dance while breaking windows. All of those kids should be held accountable. People spend good money for their cars and their possessions. Motherfuckers out here destroying other people's properties and other people's possessions need to be held accountable, period. You ain't gonna act like that's not a thing. Remember when Diddy baby mama passed and El Jabbar said Diddy killed her and disappeared since then? Woo! El Jabbar said that? Putting me on the game. I had no idea.
11:24.
I had no idea. You see the difference? When Dude walked past and he wanted to just, say what's up, he literally said something. When Shorty walked past, she trying to make me notice her, so I say something to her. You understand what I'm saying? You see the different energies? So now since I didn't say something to her, I bet you she pissed at me. Now she mad at me. I didn't do nothing. You get it? That was crazy. That shit happens all the time. What the fuck? You could just say hi. I'm a whole social media figure. You could literally just say hi. You don't have to do some weirdo shit to try to get me to talk to you first. I'm a whole social media figure. You could just say, and this person's fucking me up with that music. Shit, we gotta get out of here. Hold on, we gotta go inside. I gotta get away from that music. Asshole. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want the music to be on my jump off because I try to avoid those situations because of YouTube. So let's give that light an opportunity to pass so dude could get up out of here. Then we're gonna go back to what we doing. I'm pretty sure he's enjoying his day and having a beautiful day himself. I'm pretty sure he's having a beautiful day. He's enjoying his day. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he didn't know we were standing here. I'm not saying that. 50 Cent said basically that nobody should be doing any business with Diddy. He said that that's the worst thing that you could do is get into business relationship with Diddy. That's what 50 Cent said. I'm just telling you what it is. What time is it? Because that thing starts at 12. So we're about to get some grub. We're going to go get some grub right now, then we're going to get up out of here. Let's go inside the store. Because that shit starts at 12. So I got to get back to the crib. I got to eat, and then we got to start the next live. And then after we start the next live, then we're going to go do whatever we're doing. Got it. Got it. So let's go. I'd much rather work for 50. I'd rather work for anybody than Puff Daddy, to be honest with you. I'd rather work for Cruella the fucking Ville. What the hell? Puff is terrible. I don't want to work for Puff. But like I said again, I'll be knowing. Ah, shit. All right. This is probably not going to get me in trouble. Some random guy. We got 72 people in the room. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. How you doing, my brother? Can I get a big box over here? Yeah, 50 Cent did put a lot of people on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to come right back. Let me get fries and... You
want mild or spicy?
Spicy. Thank you for asking me that. Let me get mild. Let me... Sorry about that, y'all. I had to do it big. Yes, sir. Ah, the biscuits look good today. I came the other day. I did not like how the biscuits look. You must not have been here. You did the biscuits? Yeah. Whoever did the biscuits, tell them I'm giving them a thumbs up. And biscuit comes with the meal. Did I put it in long enough? Did I put it out too soon? That's what she said. Put it back in? Authorize. Bam. Let's go. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Could I get white meat? White meat. The chicken, white meat.
Chicken? White?
I just ordered the chicken. Could I get white meat?
You can put a chicken.
That's what they ordered.
Excuse me?
Let me see what you
Yes,
have. We only have that meat. Only leg and thighs.
Spicy चाहिए.
Is it spicy?
Spicy.
Yeah, spicy we have. The rest will be in the white meat.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, you're the best. Appreciate it. What else y'all want to talk about? We got 72 people in the room. Hit the like button. I'm sorry, we're on live. We got 72 people in the room. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. How you doing today, my brother? Excellent. What else y'all want to talk about? This is what we're wearing today, by the way. This is what we're wearing. Okay.
I get 2 pieces of chicken, 2 biscuits,
small, and a small cup of potato, mashed potato.
Okay, you wanna take a combo?
Mm.
So you come in one side order and one drink
What else we talking about? Put it in the chat.
and good piece you can.
Okay, so what I'm asking you, can I get the 2 pieces of chicken?
Okay, copy. Yeah,
Two pieces.
see your comments.
I see.
I respect 50.
Yeah, small,
What the fuck is that? Why is it?
and the potato. Okay?
Later Dream Chasers. That might not be the real Dream Chasers. I don't know. Got Little Meats flourishing out here. Obama chef, stuff you see, he drowned. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So how much are you?
That Little Meat situation is funny because most of these,
Right?
most of those dudes is, most of those people in that area are all having sex with each other. Like,
Well, me.
you're talking about 20-something-year-old people that got the fingers at the world at the tip of their fingers. Most of them is banging everybody they come in contact with, man. That's one.
Not
Two.
close to you. Can I get potato?
So I wanna. So I'm okay. So
Okay?
this is the best way I could put it. Let me turn this around so you can probably see my face better. So this is the best way I could put it. So I never realized that I really wasn't into cheerleaders that much until I started going to Nets games on a regular. When I started going to New Jersey Nets games on a regular, I started realizing I'm really not into cheerleaders that much.
Okay.
Yes, on television, whatever. But when I got up and was able to see them in person, it wasn't what my expectations were. I'm not really into females that wear a lot of makeup. They have to wear a lot of makeup most of the time, and they have to keep reapplying. You know, their job encourages this type of behavior. You know, because they're sweating all the time, whatever the case is. So I say all that to say, a lot of times y'all see these actresses and these singers and whoever the hell, and y'all like, this person, you know, I would love to be in a relationship with them, but you don't know them. You know their content. You love their content. You don't know them. So we gotta stop thinking that just because some actor or some rapper or some whoever the hell is dating some other celebrity that they have the model life, they have the perfect existence, they're happy. A lot of times they're just as miserable as anybody dating anybody else. I already know. Appreciate it. So keep that in mind when we talk about how he stepped out on homegirl. The wild thing for me is, I don't know, just keep that in mind when you think about how he stepped out on homegirl. And then she immediately went out to the club and was partying. So he probably did the right thing, to be honest with you. If you leave somebody or somebody break up, and as soon as y'all break up, they out there doing weirdo behavior or some extra shit like that, you probably did the right thing, man. They not at home sad. They not trying to get you back. They not trying to think about what they could do to try to fix the situation. No, they at the club partying with their friends, spreading their legs and humping on people. You probably did the right thing. All of the spices. You guys are good. No, for mine, I'm spicy.
You are spicy.
Yes, sir.
It's for mine.
Got it. So keep that in mind. He's like, yo, I can't help my cousin with the groceries. He don't care about that. Also, half of these people that y'all think is dating ain't dating in the first place. That's all moves in order to make their value go up so they can make more money. It's like a business arrangement. Most of them ain't really even dating. Also, but I told you that like years ago. I've been telling y'all that for the longest. People just, y'all think they dating. They not really dating, man. I mean, they could be dating. I'm not saying they're not, but I'm saying many of these situations are not situations where they're actually dating. Just so we could be clear. If I was a thing, why would you have to say I'm looking like it? Imagine somebody saying that you're looking like the thing that you're saying that you are. If you really thought I was that thing, you wouldn't have to say, you wouldn't need to say I'm looking like it.
Not too much ice.
Yeah, we in Popeyes.
We don't have a give you mashed bread?
Got mashed potatoes got meat in it, right? I can't eat your mashed potatoes. I'll take the mac and cheese, I guess. Or you could just give me one of those strawberry biscuits. Is that good, right? Yeah, give me strawberry That's all you care about. Yeah, we in Popeyes. Gotta wait a little bit. I do want the coleslaw though. I'm kind of upset with coleslaw. Coleslaw tastes good with the fucking chicken and shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. What else y'all talking about? What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I mean, I'm just waiting for some grub. I mean, if the only people that's gonna comment is the people that hate me, man, I'm just waiting for some grub. I mean, I could dub the live. I don't really need to be in here. Live is literally basically over. So I'll stay on for a minute more, but if the only people that's gonna comment to me is the people that hate me, I could dub the live, man. What up, Chelsea Mo? Yes, he's gonna have to pay a huge fine. I don't only expect him to have to pay a fine, but I also expect any of the people that he might have been working in conjunction with to do the giveaway, if he was working with anyone. I would expect that they will also have to pay fines. We got 65 people in the room. Hit that like button so we can send out some notifications. So I would expect everybody to have to pay some fines. And rightfully so, not just so we could be clear. They tried to organize a thing. They can't dispute that. The thing that they tried to organize went out of control. They didn't go through the correct parameters in order to make sure that, you know, it's somebody else's fault if things go wrong, basically. So they gotta accept blame. It's what it is. They tried to do a giveaway. They tried to organize a get-together. That's a factual statement. That's not something that could be disputed. Can't be disputed. I could 100% promise you after I'm evicted, if that ever happens, ever, here, now, 20 years, 50 years from now, if I'm ever in a situation where I have no way to live and I have to live on the street, I could 100% promise you that you will never see another video from me. I can give you that promise unequivocally. I can promise you that. I can promise that. Anybody else in here? These the only people I'm talking to, fam. There's no reason for me to have a live going if the only people that's gonna talk to me is the people that hate me, fam. Because this is the part of the show where we interact with one another. So if they're the only ones here, I'm just gonna dub it. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm fine with that because I just want to get back to where I gotta go with this. Oh, can I get honey? Honey. I think also, I need to charge my phone before we go out to the thing with the kids. So if I be killing it live, I'm saving my battery. So I don't care. I'm ready to go that route. Don't mind being there. This shit is. I'm gonna tell you what be annoying. I'm gonna say something real quick. This should be annoying. So the weirdos in my neighborhood that watch that feed into the hate. These assholes come around me and try to do the bullshit that people do in the live, but they don't realize they think like, you know when somebody is trying to upset you and get you angry, but they not upsetting you and getting you angry and they're just looking like an asshole? So I constantly have to just deal with people just coming around me being assholes all the time. It's like, what the fuck, man? I haven't ran into one this morning, but you know, sheesh. Yeah, I've had the ghost pepper wings. I love the ghost pepper wings. We didn't get none right now, though. I could have got something free. I should have told him to throw me some ghost pepper fucking wings. I love the things. I like spicy chicken. I like spicy food, and I like spicy food in particular, just so we can be clear. I just like spicy food. So, yeah, they got this super cute girl that worked there. I just found out she lives in an actual neighborhood, so she's off limits. She doesn't live in my actual neighborhood. She lives, I think, I don't know. She could have just been over there because she's dating some guy. Some guy could have just scooped her. You know what? She probably just got scooped. Somebody in the neighborhood scooped her. That's probably what happened. She's cute, super cute. Light-skinned girl working the fucking Popeyes. I agree. Ghost pepper wings is my favorite thing in Popeyes. My favorite chicken. I just got another one. They got these new muffins there that's supposed to be strawberry muffins or whatever. I had one before. Those are pretty good. Too expensive though. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like if they got like a deal with a whole batch of them bitches, so I'm gonna buy like 4 or 5 at one time or some shit. But nah, like one costs like $2.50. That's just too much. They don't taste that good. They don't taste that good. My own chicken is actually good as shit. So, yeah, I know the fried chicken is like a motherfucker. My own shit is kind of good as shit, to be honest with you. This is the worst part about, this is one of the worst things about me coming outside. So apparently they convinced a whole bunch of people in my neighborhood that I'm actually am on drugs. So I'm constantly being followed by drug addicts all the time. And this shit is so fucking upsetting. Like, constantly, all the time.
Why nobody ain't get me one?
Right? Yeah, so I'm constantly being followed by them all the time. I don't know why. I haven't gotten the slightest idea. I would never have sex with a woman that is just never. I would just never. If he was on like some kind of drug addict, I would just never do that. I've never taken hard drugs myself. I just would never do that. That don't make sense. That's just backwards. It don't make sense. So yeah. It's fucking backwards. Shout out to them. No hate. It's just what the fuck, man. Yeah, so apparently people think I'm on drugs or some shit. So I constantly got drug addicts following me around. Like, this shit is fucking upsetting. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just like, what the fuck, man? Oh, that guy thought I was following him. We got 62 people in the room. Hit that like button. Guy thought I was following him. That shit is crazy. Hell, I guess sometimes I thought people was following me. I mean, what the fuck? But people really do be following me though. So I'm not thinking. I may be wrong every now and then, but there are actually people that follow me. That's a factual statement. Anything y'all want to talk about or no, fam? I'm going to let y'all go. I was just going to walk all the way back to the crib, but I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to eat my food, charge my phone, and then we got to go to the, all right? And then we got to go to the park because they have the jump off in Kaiser today. So then we're going to go over there. We're going to see what new drills, I guess. Probably talk to the guys about different drills. How they could be working. Yeah, we're gonna go back live when I get ready to go to the park in a minute. Set up the what? Set up the ball stream. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go live. I'm gonna let y'all see, you know, the different activities that they got going on there. Like at the end of the day, man, it takes a village, fam. Our village is too busy trying to make sure our little guys is not snitching and all this other weirdo shit. It don't got nothing to do with being a good human being or have nothing to do with being a positive influence in the fucking community. So that's what our community does. But we need to have more people in our community that's out here trying to encourage positivity in our kids. That's out here trying to encourage positivity in our kids. That's out here trying to make a difference. Like, we need more people, fam. I know once you start trying to do that, niggas gonna hate you, I promise you. Once you start trying to make a difference in your community, once you start trying to want people to do better, they gonna hate you, fam. They gonna want you dead, they gonna hate you, they gonna try to destroy you, everything else. I promise you. But that don't mean that you still gotta do it, though. You still gotta do it. Like, it don't matter. That's the way I look at it. Like, I don't ever expect my life to be easy. I only expect my life to get worse because I'm trying to do something good. So I expect people to try to destroy me. I expect people to want me to die. I want to do something good. I want to do good things in the world. I expect for no one to ever understand me. I expect for evil to always be at my doorstep. I don't expect to ever have a happy life. I'm trying to do God's work. God's work doesn't come with a happy life. God's work comes with misery and suffering. And that's just what it is. You just got to deal with it. Your own people are just going to hate you. Other people are just going to hate you. People are just going to want you destroyed. And people are going to help them. And that's just what it is. You just try to live as long as you can and do as much of God's will as you could do. And then you die. And that's it. I don't expect for one day of my life to ever go past where I'm happy again. I don't even expect it. Like, that's not even something that I look for to happen. I don't expect it. I don't expect it. I doubt it ever. I just don't expect it. I would be surprised. That's the best way I put it. I would be surprised. Absolutely surprised. I gotta come outside 2 times today. 2 times. That's how I mark my day. How many times I don't got no choice but to come outside. I gotta come outside 2 times today. I gotta come outside 1 more time to go to the park, and I gotta come out 1 more time after that. I don't have no choice. Other than that, I could stay in my house and have peace. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Anyway. So that's what I plan. It just feels good to be places where the hate can't reach you, where the evil can't reach you. I don't have enough, like, anyway, so it just feels good. That's basically what my whole entire day encompasses. How I could get to be alone. That's it. If I'm alone, I can have peace. What else is there? What else is there? Anyway, I'm about to let y'all go. Everybody just go do something worth doing and then stamp your name on it. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to go charge up these phones, and I'm going to try to get out to the park in the next 20 to 30 minutes. So we should be live in less than an hour, 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to try to get this phone and everything charged up, so we could be out there without any problems. With that being said, I love y'all. Please just have a beautiful day, man. Like, there's a lot of evil out here in the world. Try not to be a part of it. Try the best that you can to not be a part of all of the evil that people do. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you, and that's all I got. I'm out.